Hey friends, I think that we're live. Not 100% sure. Never done this before, so just bear with me if you are here. Happy Thursday and July 31st. We are at the end of our challenge, and I told you that we would try to go live today. So we are trying it out. I don't know that I'm going to be able to see comments. Again, I'm new to this and trying to see if we can figure it out. We are going live early today. I had planned on doing this during my son's first nap, but he's not really sleeping the best right now. He's teething. Sometimes he needs me in the middle of a nap. And so that being said, I was afraid to go live and him wake up in the middle of me trying to declutter and chat with you guys. So my sweet husband is here with him and has him outside doing guy things. And so I'm gonna try to access the video with my iPad beside me and also try to set a timer to be able to do the challenge. So let me put you guys here. We are in what used to be my dining room, and we are flipping it into a playroom for my son. And so the area that we're gonna try to declutter is this little play area that we have for him. So today is the 31st, the end of our July challenge for a 10-minute, 10-item declutter to try to free up our home, free up our mind, and make our home more functional in the process. So without further ado, we're gonna try to get started. And I know that with the change in time, people may not be able to tune in because I know many people are working. I hope you guys are having a good day if you are working. So I have my iPad here. Let me see if I can find the chat. I might be able to see your comments from where I'm at, but I was looking and in researching, it looked like I should be able to find my own live video. I was kind of curious if I could find my live just because it's my iPad and I'm signed into my account. And so I didn't know if I would be able to. So it looks like it might need to have been another YouTube channel. Should have probably had my husband sign into his before he left. But anyway, I think that I might be able to see your comments from where I'm at. So we're gonna go with that. I have my iPad here. I'm gonna get this flipped to our clock and we will go ahead and get started. I cannot believe that we're already at, we got it going, 10 minutes. I can't believe that we're already at day 31 and we've been doing this challenge the whole month of July. Oh my goodness, I see you guys. Keep it up with the work. Oh my God, you're absolutely, oh, y'all are so sweet. Thank you so much. I'm so excited that somebody was able to tune in. Thank y'all so much for being here. So this is the area that we're gonna tackle today. And of course, because it's my first live, how about I forgot the bin and my trash bag, but we'll put it here beside me and I'll deal with it after the video. The reason that I chose to do this now is, one, the timer will help me stay focused because, I don't know, kids stuff is hard. You're going through their items, they're growing up, and you're remembering all of the things that they did that was cute and when they played with this and now they don't play with it. And I just thought having a timer set would help me stay focused. So these little items are new with the Love Every kit that I bought him on Amazon, and they kind of scare me because it almost seems like a choking hazard because they're so small. So I only put these out when we're playing together. So that's new for him. We have like little picnics in the yard, and so sometimes I'll use this blanket to make it a little bit more cushy, but he's gotten to where he likes playing on the ground. So I think that I could probably put this up. He will be a year old next month. I can't believe it. And so with that, he's kind of enjoying digging in the dirt and getting messy, which is a lot of fun. So this little cart was actually my husband's, and we took it and flipped it into a play cart for my son. But with his first birthday coming up, I thought this was the perfect time to try to go through his toys, just so, the things that are coming into our house, it's not so chaotic, I guess. It's already kind of pared down. So one of the things I wanted to say, give yourself grace, mamas. These are those little placards that you get, oh, my first solid food, and I can stand. I was not the best with keeping up with these as he hit each milestone. Life is crazy and it's hard to keep up with all of that stuff. And if you have these, don't hold on to this. This is going to leave today because we have pictures of all of this stuff, but you don't have to fill this stuff out. Do not guilt yourself over things that you maybe didn't get done, or the monthly pictures that everybody thinks that they have to take. Those are great if you can get them in, but it's not necessary. You know, we have pictures of him, tons each day from the time that he has been growing up, since he's been born. And I didn't necessarily always hit the monthly pictures because we were just living life and having fun together. And so, I don't know. I think we try to set too many expectations on ourselves as parents to have this perfect scenario of pictures and memories and everything that really Pinterest and social media says that we have to do. And, you know, it's not necessary as long as you're getting the pictures that you want, making the memories that you want to. He does love this little thing right now, so we'll keep this. This went to the first little, like, pad that he had where they would hang and he would play. He's never played with this though. I bought it because I thought it was super cute before he got here. He's never ever liked it or played with it. And I'm not sure why, but that goes to my Wange hair curler, so that needs to leave. I don't use it either. I just put it in a rack to keep it cool, so this is going to leave today. He still plays with this one a little bit. And this bin has got some of our puzzles and stuff in it, and he does play with those. I try to like rotate out his toys a little bit each day or each week really. And so these little bins, I try to put his toys in, and I'll put those in his playpen, and then I'll pull them out and kind of switch them out so he's not playing with the same thing all the time. This little book he doesn't play with anymore either, so that can go. This little car is my car. His favorite color is red, I think, even though he's only a year old. So Mama gets the green car and he gets the red car every time. It's a little fire truck. He likes it. So those are good. So your kids have favorite toys right now? Let me see what you guys are saying. Hey, Beverly. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited that people were able to tune in. This is so cool. I'm so excited to get to know you guys. Definitely chat with me a little bit in the comments. Have you guys been doing the challenge with me? And if you have, what parts of your house have you guys been working on? These are some of his puzzles, so they just need to go into the other bin. This goes in here. It's like one of the little tissue pulls. This has been one of his little favorite toys. He's kind of getting to where he's growing out of this. There's like all these different little things on the side of it that he can play with. So he still will pull the tissues a little bit, but I have a feeling that this will be decluttered soon. Let's see how far we're in. Got 4 minutes and 38 seconds left. This he still plays with. This has been an awesome toy for development. Really, really like it. This book, he doesn't play with that anymore either, so that's gonna go. Another puzzle piece. You know, a lot of the times this stuff just needs to be gone through. This needs to go with his ball pit. And this is actually in his playpen now. It's like a stackable cup system that you can stack inside or outside. He really, really likes that. And he does use this little mirror, but the circle piece that he's able to pull up is missing, so maybe we'll find that as we're going through this stuff today. All right, little basket. This little book, doesn't play with it anymore either. It's like one of those little tactile books. And let's see, this little basket. This was really big when he was younger, and I would put him down for tummy time. I could feel this basket, and he would pull the things out from it. He doesn't really play with it anymore that I've noticed. So I guess we'll go ahead and let that go too. Some of these toys are in his playpen, and I should have probably pulled them out before I got started. This little link is on his bouncy, so I will put the bouncy, I'll put that with his bouncy. Here's the other little cup that goes with that stacking system. And again, another little tactile book that's just not his favorite anymore. Okay. Hey everybody. All right, piano. He does play with this and he likes it. So we'll stick it over here on this side. And the last little things in this bin, another little crinkle thing that he just doesn't play with. And a number book too. So majority of that things we were able to get through pretty quick. So here's our basket with our puzzle pieces. And this little gun he's not grown into yet. It's a little water gun that one of our friends got us. I'm going to stick that in the bottom because that's something he can grow into. All right. The top of this caddy, if you guys can see, is books. And these little books are the cutest. My mom, his Mimi, brought these up for my sister's house the other day. And it's like little teeny tiny books. It's really like when you're teaching your kid to read. But he really likes these for me to read them to him. And there's all kinds of different sets that you can get for them to grow into. The same hand sanitizer, we'll relocate that because that was when he was a baby and, you know, Mama wanted everybody's hands clean coming over seeing him. Now we're crawling around and eating everything off of the floor. So I think we've built our immune system and he's okay. I think all of these books are good, but I'm just going to go through them quickly. This one, the best devotional for moms. If you guys have somebody that's expecting, Blessings, New Mom. There's the whole front of the book. I hope that's flipped around right for you guys. One of my friends got me this. Oh, they stepped inside for a second. He wanted to say good morning. One of my friends got me this for my baby shower, and it was the best blessing for the first whole. It's supposed to be a yearly devotional. It's supposed to be a yearly devotional, but I actually read it every single day when I first came home with him, and it really helped me get through the trenches of the hormone shifts and everything, you know, newly postpartum. So I highly recommend this book, but it doesn't need to be in his play area. Since we've already gone through it, it's more of an emotional thing for mom and something that I want to keep. So we'll put that on my bookshelf. Okay, let's see. All of these books we do read. So I think that those are good. I've got a little toy to the side. He still does play with this one. You can learn colors and different kind of movements and stuff. So we'll keep this here. More balls. They all get thrown out of the ball pit. Mom chases balls all day long anymore. Now, this little play stand with the piano is like an Einstein. He has really liked this, but he is starting to grow out of it. And I have actually already got a friend who is wanting that one. And so she's buying it. We got it at a consignment shop. One of my friends picked it up for us for like $30. So she's going to buy that from us. So that will be leaving the house probably in the next couple weeks. He's kind of fading off from wanting to play with it as much. But this needs to go in my diaper bag. And we'll put this back up here. So we were able to get through that pretty quick. Let's see how many items we got rid of. 17 in 10 minutes. I hope that you guys were able to do something with me today. I'm really excited to have this done. We've got some free space for some new toys, although I think some of them might be a little bit bigger than what I'm going to be able to put here. Thinking about getting one of those Calyx cube systems to go here that's taller, and we can anchor it to the wall so he doesn't climb on it and pull over on himself. But I think this is really small. But I think one of the Calyx systems, I see a lot of people using those, would be great. And so this finishes our July challenge. I can't believe it's already been a month. That's crazy. And I'm really enjoying being with you guys on YouTube. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos and have worked alongside me for everything. I still have many places in my house that need to be decluttered. I have done videos before starting the challenge that I'm going to be editing and getting up of decluttering my Hoosier cabinet in my kitchen. It's from like the 1930s. I love antiques. And my secretary, I decluttered it before the 30-day challenge. And then I got the idea of doing the 31-day challenge, I guess. And so those videos will be coming. I'll get them edited and up for you guys to watch. They won't be 10 minutes. And I want to do some design videos. I've got some ideas to kind of spruce up my kitchen. And I don't know, my channel started out about pocketbook reviews because that's like the one thing that I absolutely love is pocketbooks. But I have so many things that I'm interested in, and I have chose to step away from my career as a registered nurse and be home with my son full time, which is the biggest blessing in the world to be with him. And I would love to just kind of gear my channel. Thank you so much, Cupcake. I love your name, by the way. I would love to kind of focus the channel on homemaking and kind of everything that goes with that. Learning to be a homemaker, because I've worked my whole entire life ever since I was 15. And so homemaking was kind of on the back burner. My house was always kind of in disarray because I would work 60 plus hours a week, sometimes 80 and more, especially when I did home health. Those were 16-hour days all of the time. And so homemaking's never really anything that I've done, I guess. It's been more career focused, and so I really want to make our home more homey, and I want to spend time like organizing it and making it pretty and a place that we really want to be with what we can, because we cut our income in half when I left my job. So yeah, I want to learn how to bake bread and make healthy meals for my family. I love to cook, and so I don't know. I know that a lot of people go to YouTube for a niche, and you want to, learn this one specific content from a creator. And so I guess you could consider it maybe like homemaking or learning womanhood, I guess you could say. Not that guys aren't welcome here too, you are. But just everything that kind of encompasses the home, and also finances, because that goes with your house too, right? Finances, your like marriages, learning to be a new mom, and just encouragement in what seems like a dark place a lot of the times, not YouTube necessarily, but the world, and hoping to be a light and a friend, because I feel like we're kind of in the loneliest generation that there has been. It's the noisiest generation, with all of the content and noise that we have out there, constantly getting, input from the news channels and all of that. But it's also the loneliest. We don't seem to get together much anymore with people because we work all of the time and we live so far apart now. And so, I don't know. I have listened to a lot of podcasts and a lot of, like, We Love Focus on the Family. I don't know if you guys listen to that or not, but they talk about how it's like a loneliness epidemic. And so I want to be a friend here for people, and I want to be able to speak into women's lives that are up and coming, trying to decide on a career and the path that you should take for that, or whether you want to start a family and be a stay-at-home mom, because that's definitely a job in itself. And just kind of walk with you along the way. I feel like I've had, I don't know, my testimony is kind of crazy. I've got a lot of different experiences in life, both good and bad, as we all do. And if I can use the things that I've learned, and maybe the hurt that I have gone through, the trials that I've gone through, and speak light into somebody else's life and help them choose differently, and learn to do things differently, learn how to be a homemaker, learn how to be a good wife, or if you're chosen to be single, what that kind of looks like too. I'm just hoping to be a friend and be a light, and I hope our little community can grow and be that together. Hey Laura, thank you so much for being here. So I'm thinking about maybe a name change for the channel. Was kind of thinking about Homemaker in the Making, because I don't know how to do everything. Nobody does, really. That's the reason we come to YouTube. And so I'd kind of like to, just document my journey of what it's like leaving a 20-year nursing career and going into full-time homemaking and mothering, and what that looks like. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I just leave the name Ashley and kind of keep it generic because I love all topics, or should we make the name change? Hey Zenbox, thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad. That's what I was hoping. I love the Minimal Mom, and I love Clutterbug. Those are like, they've been my inspiration. I found them when we were actually on our journey to get out of debt. We did the Dave Ramsey program to pay off all of our debt and pay off our house, which is the reason that I'm able to leave a 20-year nursing career and be at home with my son now. And I don't know, they have been such inspiration for me when I was trying to figure out ways to cut our costs, coming from a 100% shopaholic, literally. My story is actually on my channel in my playlist. I tried to go in and optimize that for you guys, I guess is the right word to say, where you can actually go in and they're subdivided out now so you can see the different playlists that I have, but my story is on there. Probably not the best video. It was probably one of my first ones, and I probably mumbled quite a bit, but it's got a little bit of my story on there and kind of why I'm here and, you know, the life that I want to be into our little community. But I guess the last thing I kind of wanted to say, the niches, you know, I find that hard. Like, I grew up in the 90s, I guess, the biggest part of it. 80s, was born in 85, and into the 90s I was growing up. And Friends was big, like the sitcom Friends. Loved that sitcom. Does anybody else like that? Give me a thumbs up or a heart or whatever if you loved Friends growing up. And I loved that the whole sitcom, the way that it was set up. You got to see their work life, you got to see their home life, you got to see their stupid financial decisions that they made, you got to see when they got married or had kids and the journey of their life, and then, you know, when they separated at the end of it. And I think that is so cool instead of it just being like a niche, you know. And so I don't know if that's something that you guys are interested in, kind of seeing everything, or if it needs to be different YouTube channels, a vlog channel or whatever. But I'm just trying to, I don't know, learn, kind of figure out what it is that you guys would be interested in. But I love YouTube. I have always loved YouTube and content creation, and I just think it's like a creative outlet. And so I'm really, really excited to actually have the time to be able to do this now that I'm full-time home with him. And so, yeah, an elementary school teacher for 13 years, then became a stay-at-home mom. Congratulations for 5 years ago. Adjustment for sure. Love the name change. Oh, thank you so much. Cleaning with Stephanie. Do you have a YouTube channel too? Or is that just your name? I'll look you up if you do. Thank you. So, okay, maybe we will change the name. I thought that it was kind of cool and it would encompass anything in the home. So if I'm sitting down to do our monthly bills and our finances, maybe I can show you guys that and some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way of us getting debt free, you know, and being able to share from a woman's like approach, relationships and talking about that and being a mother. I've read some really encouraging books and some that are kind of tough to swallow, but I think it'd be kind of a cool conversation to have. Maybe we can go live, I don't know, at least once a month and have like some debates or discussions about some of the things that I've read. Anyway, so sorry for all the rambling. I'm just actually really excited to be able to talk to you guys and it not just be me talking at a camera. Just started one in January, trying to motivate myself to clean my house. This really has been the biggest motivation. I have wanted to declutter our house for so long, but I also wanted to film it, and I thought, you know what? I just need to do it daily, and I just need to post it daily and make myself do it, because if I don't, all of the stuff is just going to sit around my house, and I'm going to keep putting it off until the absolute best time to be able to declutter, which is never. Oh, when you're busy and you're a mom and you're cooking 3 meals a day and, you know, the busyness of life. So I just kind of thought, I'm going to just push record and we're going to do this thing. And it may not be the best. I'm not always going to be in makeup because that's just life. And plus, I try to save money. You know, makeup costs money and it takes time to do it. And that's time once I lay him down from his nap that I'm getting, you know, cutting into my time being able to film if I'm doing makeup. So I'm just going to be real. Mondays is never a makeup day for me, so y'all can just kind of expect makeupless Mondays, I guess we'll call it. And so yeah, thank y'all so much for being here, and I'm so sorry that it was such a change in the time, but I was so excited when my husband said he would stay home with him and let me do this video. Check out Grains and Grits to learn how to make bread. Awesome, I'll definitely do that. Thank you, Babs. Sorry, it's a little bit hard to read on my phone. I couldn't get it pulled up on my iPad. So I'm looking at you guys too. So, yeah. So we're partially ready anyway for my son's birthday. I'll show you guys this playroom, dining room, flipped playroom is what we're doing. And so it's a work in progress. It's still part dining room now. I sold my dining room table. I've moved my buffet table into my kitchen. And this is going to be a little wild man's retreat. A cave. I've got a little sign that says Little Man's Cave, one of my friends gave me. And so we're going to go through the process of flipping this into something functional for my son. And the reason I wanted to do this is we took down walls in our house, and our house is open concept now. And so I can cook in the kitchen and see him playing in here and know that he's safe and okay. And yeah, so we'll go on this journey. This was just the beginning of it. I thought I'd do with you guys. And so the declutter has began. We've got to declutter his playpen, and I've got this, I don't know, our house is small. It's 1,200 square foot. Y'all may have heard that in the other videos. So I have my printer station set up in here too, and I'm trying to figure out if we can rehome that somewhere else. But yeah, I just want it to be a safe, fun place for him to play, and it may not be the most, I don't know, what most people would use their dining room floor for, but I would rather use it for him instead of a dining room that we use like once or twice a year at Thanksgiving and Christmas, because my family's pretty chill. They'll sit on my couch or in my floor, and we can roll on, and he can have his space the rest of the year, which seems like a better plan layout for our house. Poured my heart and all my energy into my career, and unfortunately no longer fulfilling. I hope that I'm able to meet the right man and become a stay-at-home mom. Oh, Zenbox, I will pray for that for you. Yeah. What did you do for a career? I did retail when I was in high school, but when I graduated at 18, I graduated with my CNA. And so I went immediately into the healthcare system, and my career is in, I think it says nursing playlist, but it kind of walks through being a CNA. I went to LPN school and then an RN, and yes, if it was healthcare, and really any careers nowadays, it seems like it's all consuming. They don't want you to just work your 36 hours or 40 hours a week. If you're not working 50, 60, 70 hours a week, it's almost like you feel like you're less than the rest of the other employees because everybody else has just sold their life to their career. And it just makes me sad because, you know, like I thought many times while I was at work, if I died in my sleep tonight, they're going to replace me tomorrow, and I'm never going to be thought about again at this career. And I have gave so much to the healthcare system. I loved being a nurse and taking care of people, but I missed so much time with my family. I worked so many holidays and picked up so many extra hours to be there for my patients, which I love the fact that I was able to do that and be with people in some of their most vulnerable times. But my family is so important to me, and I had to make the decision to step away. So, but yes, I'll pray for you for that education. Yes, that's time consuming too. I hear a lot of my teacher friends say that they check papers and stuff at home, so I'm sorry. I hope that gets better for you. Well, guys, I've kept you well past our 10 minutes. It's 28:43 it looks like, and I heard my husband crank up my car, so my little one is probably getting a little antsy and wanting his mama. I am so tickled that you guys were able to jump on with me. Thank you so much, and thank you for subscribing and being here on my journey. And I look forward to doing many more lives with you and getting to chat with you guys. If you have questions, you can definitely throw them into my videos, throw them into this live. As I do my lives, I'll be glad to answer questions, or if there's any specific kind of videos that you'd like to see, definitely let me know. And I pray that you guys have a great day. Please remember, if you've not been told today, that you do have value, you are special, and I'm really glad that you're here, friends. Bye for now. Oh, I don't know how to end a live. Isn't that funny? Let's see. Enjoy your day too, cleaning with Stephanie.